And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's Manuel Margot. Oh. Triple digits on that last pitch. Yandy Diaz now. The pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Wander Franco. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner. Kicks and fires. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And now Jeff Bagwell. That one ripped. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's a speed threat, Ken Griffey Jr. That one is absolutely belted. Holsizer ranging back some more. Feeling for the wall as he makes the... Back here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Struck him out looking. Bounce to the right side. Bagwell steps on the bag. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Mike Piazza. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. The pitch. Hit hard, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a...
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now Lefty Grove. Big time power and the pitch. Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-0. And stepping in is the speedy Ralph Kiner. He's 0 for 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Shane Baz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. 1 out, runner at second. Ken Griffey Jr., the next Cub to hit. And a pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Margot moving back. And it's out of here. Mike Piazza now at the plate. The solo homer his first time. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. Piazza out in the play.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Eddie Matthews, the next Cub to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Margot makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Mejia. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Snags it on the run. 1 down. And now, Nico Holsizer. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Out of the plate, the pitcher, Shane Baz. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work. So up now for Chicago, Joe Morgan. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. He powers one out to right field, and they tack one on the board. It's 11-0. Righty reliever out of the pen, Luis Patino. Next to hit, lefty Grove. This one smashed down the right field line. Margot racing over to make the catch.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Swing and a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Digging in, Roberto Clemente. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And up next for Chicago, Jeff Bagwell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 down, base is empty. Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Manuel Margot.
Well, these Rays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
It goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nast. Bottom 4. Here's some real power at the plate. Ernie Banks. And a 2-1 on the way. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Now on the mound for the Rays, Yanni Chirinos.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 16-0. And next for the Cubs, Joe Morgan. And there's a fly ball deep right field and brings it in at the wall. And now the pitcher, Lefty Grove. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Roberto Clemente, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the...
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Garrett Clevenger on to pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Holsizer moving under this one. 2 away. Mike Piazza, the next Cub to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Ernie Banks digs in now. Smoked into left, base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now, that one ripped right center field. Gone! Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the power speed combo. Joe Morgan. The pitch. Smoke to right, but he's got it. New inning getting started, and now it's Brandon Lau.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Next offering is foul back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Hey! That's in there. And the count 1-2. The Rays hitless so far in the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him. And a nice back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jalen Beeks. The batter now, Lefty Grove. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So up now for Chicago, Roberto Clemente. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Ken Griffey Jr., the next Cub to hit. The wind and the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and, man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. Could be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on, and the lead continues to grow. Pete Fairbanks gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here is Ernie Banks on a line base hit. They're waving Piazza home. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here is Eddie Matthews. Holsizer going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of the 6th inning. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone here. And the batter now, Nico Holsizer. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it for the K. 7 in a row by way of the K. Going to count
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss. A new pitcher in the game, Colin Poche.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Here's a big power threat. Lefty Grove. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no...
Oh, now this ball gets down. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at a...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Jeff Bagwell, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. And Poche ready to work. Rip to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And a pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game. So a man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, Ernie Banks. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Nice grab. On the money, nice play. Eddie Matthews, the next Cub to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Lefty Grove getting ready to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one ripped. And it's gone. And up next for Chicago, Ralph Kiner. And a pitch. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. 1-2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jason Adam.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad. Having himself a really nice game at the plate. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
A Rosarena right there to make the grab. 2 down. Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. 2 outs. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Here's a 1-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Hard ground ball base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And next for the Cubs, Lefty Grove. Right-handed reliever. Ripped to right, base hit. Matthews on his way to the dish. He will score, and they extend their lead. Back to the top of the lineup, Ralph Kiner, the next Cub to hit. And he deals. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Now here is Roberto Clemente. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Ramirez with a relay home. It's offline, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone. Mike Piazza, the next to hit. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. And now the shortstop, Ernie Banks. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. And stepping in is the speedy Eddie Matthews at the belt and fires. And that one is gone. So 2 down. Joe Morgan, the next Cub to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Top of inning number 7. Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. In for a strike, and it's 1-2.
He's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And now here is Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow. And there it is. It's 11 consecutive strikeouts. History on display. What a moment. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now here's the Cubs pitcher, Lefty Grove. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
I mean, come on. Have a game. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Rosarena makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. Roberto Clemente, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third, and they extend their lead. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Man at first, Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. That one ripped. And that is gone. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. That one drilled left field. And it's off the wall. The throw into second, and that's a double. So up now for Chicago, Ernie Banks. The 1-1. That smash towards center. Holsizer makes the grab. Runner tagging for third, and he's up to third safely with two gone. Eddie Matthews, the next Cub to hit. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that gets down into the gap. In to score is the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI at 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. So two away with nobody on. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lefty Grove. Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. And welcome back. We go to the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swings and misses.
2-2 the count.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Now it's going to be Randy Arozarena.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Popped up. Banks under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And up next for Chicago, Roberto Clemente. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Jeff Bagwell getting ready to hit. And a 1-1. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. Ken Griffey Jr., the next Cub to hit. The 2-1. That's hard hit on the line. Holsizer hauls it in, and there's one away. Mike Piazza, the next Cub to hit. Righty delivers. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And next for the Cubs, Ernie Banks. Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. One down. Now the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. That one ripped. And it finds the basket and gone. Base is empty, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Ball to strike. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Lefty Grove. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it.
And now this is down for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and the lead continues to grow. Runner at first with 2 away. Roberto Clemente, the next Cub to hit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Next to hit, Nico Holsizer. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And this swing and a miss, got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying,
In the past with a pen and pad. I'll be back.
live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Manuel Margot up to the plate. Pitch is in for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Yandy Diaz now.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
Clemente makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
1-2 now. This one popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Ralph Kiner. Base knock, center field.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Next is the speedy first baseman, Lou Gehrig. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a base hit. So, man aboard, Roberto Clemente, the next Cub to hit. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Into the bleachers and gone. And up next for Chicago, Willie Mays. Hard hit left side. Over to
Got
first.
him.
One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now the veteran third baseman, Eddie Matthews. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Now the Cubs catcher, Johnny Bench. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Runner on the move. And that's a base hit. Bench around second, on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He circles the bases and they add on. It's 8-0. New pitcher on here, Luis Patino.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0. And now Joe Morgan. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Margot snags it for the second out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Roberto Clemente. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He'll touch them all, and they add a run. It's 12-0. Shane Baz will take over here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall, and he's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A 2-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 14-0. Now, Ernie Banks. Hammered, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Randy Johnson. Line drive, base hit. Banks around second. Not in time. He's safe. 15-0. Ralph Kiner will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1. This one smoked out to left. Arozarena makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of the second, standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. This to center field. Kiner settles under it, makes the grab, one away. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got it, swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So up now for Chicago, Joe Morgan. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Throws to second, not in time, it's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. The Rockets 1 to right, and they add a pair. It's 17-0. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Yanni Chirinos. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Willie Mays. He's already homered in this game. Left field, way back there, and caught on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away. And now Johnny Bench. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And caught on the warning track. On to the third inning. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And now, Nico Holsizer. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now it's going to be Yanni Chirinos. Whips it to first. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Ernie Banks. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And now here's the Cubs pitcher, Randy Johnson. The 1-1. That one ripped left field. Out of here. So up next, Ralph Kiner. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. Another homer. And they add on. It's 21-0. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And it's into the gap. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he's...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 23-0. That one hammered center field. Holsizer going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire...
There's a swing and a drive. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead.
He was all over that one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over, and just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Next to hit, Ernie Banks. Base hit center field. Matthews around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow. Now here is Randy Johnson. The pitch. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a couple more. It's 27-0. Digging in, Ralph Kiner. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And next for the Cubs, Joe Morgan. He's a guy who does it all. That's a laser base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. Lou Gehrig, the next Cub to hit. Left-hand batter waits. Rip to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Base is empty with 2 away. And now, Roberto Clemente. This guy wanted the best contact. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. This guy with big-time power. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Now on the bump, Jalen Beeks.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't happen.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And forget it. Here's the catcher to hit, Johnny Bench. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way. And gone. So 2 down. Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. So 2 away with nobody on. Now at the plate, Randy Johnson. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And up next for Chicago, Ralph Kiner. Line drive base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the...
That one ripped. And out of here. Lou Gehrig, the next Cub to hit. Well struck right field. Hits the top of the wall. And that's a 2-out double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now here is Roberto Clemente. The pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that. Back here at the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Manuel Margot. Popped up. Gehrig makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And now here is Yandy Diaz. Flied to right his first time. The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. The punch out there. Now 2 out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and down on strikes and the struggles. Pete Fairbanks into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. And the right-hander deals. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. Johnny Bench, the next Cub to hit. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a double. Fourth hit of the night for him.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And here is Randy Johnson. And that one is out of here. Here's some real power at the plate. Ralph Kiner. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow.
That one ripped. And out of here. Lou Gehrig, the next Cub to hit. And a base hit up the middle.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. The 1-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
So digging in, Eddie Matthews. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to short.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is going to go. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Ernie Banks. This one smacked out to left center. Hits the fence. Banks into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now it's going to be Randy Johnson. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. So a lefty out of the pen, Colin Poche.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Up against the wall and brings it in. Lau at the plate. The lefty ready and a 1-1. That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. And now Randy Arozarena on the ground to the left. Fires to first on the run.
Out.
They get the out on Arozarena.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Got him looking. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. Joe Morgan. Swung on, belted. That one is back. It bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but...
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Oh, the throw is wild. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Holsizer puts it away. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they extend their lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Into center and a base hit. Eddie Matthews, the next to hit. Back up the middle and a base hit. Mays around second. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Johnny Bench. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Back-to-back singles. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. One gone, runner at first. So up now for Chicago, Ernie Banks. Into center. Holsizer drifts towards it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. And now here's the Cubs pitcher, Randy Johnson. And Poche ready to work. Line drive. Arozarena makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back. And the batter now, Francisco Mejia. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now, Nico Holsizer. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Well, here's a chance to strike out the side right here with the pitcher at the dish. Just got to go right after this guy. Don't waste any pitches.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ralph Kiner. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags and goes to third.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags from third. Runner from third comes across, and they extend their lead. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Roberto Clemente. The 2-1. Into left center for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag, and that's out number 3 inning. Back here at the friendly confines. And now Manuel Margot. That misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. Kiner pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now batting Wander Franco. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball popped up. Morgan has a beat on it. He's got it. And back here at Wrigley Field, and now the center fielder, Willie Mays. The 1-2. There's a line drive to left field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. The throw in, he's there with a double. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Man at second. Rips that one to right. Matthews gone on the play. Runner tags at second. In there safely. And here is Johnny Bench, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The pitch. That one ripped. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tagging from third. He's in there. And the lead continues to grow. And now, Ernie Banks. That smash towards center. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Back here at the ballpark, we're in the top of the 8th. And now it's Brandon Lau. And that's in for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Next offering is fouled back.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Now a slow roller to second. Morgan to first. That's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Randy Johnson. That one ripped. And he brings it in on the warning track. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ralph Kiner, the next Cub to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Now that's smacked to right center. Can't get there. Base hit.
I mean, come on, have a game. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely smoked a baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Yeah, the batter now, Lou Gehrig. So now 1-2. Morgan takes his lead at third with one away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. And the pitch. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, and it hits the fence. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was...
Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3. Welcome back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Next to hit, Nico Holsizer.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Now, here is Colin Poche.
2 strikes.
And a 1-2. And he rings him up. Called strike 3. It's a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely. Stick effort.
So up now for Chicago, Ralph Kiner. Glass now, ready and deals. Ripped into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for two. Kiner makes the turn at second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw into second, safe.
Nope,
And they take
safe.
the lead.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one in.
Oh, now this ball gets down. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Arozarena makes the play.
No,
Runner tags
he's
up
safe.
for third. Not in time. He's safe. And now here is Willie Mays. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. And that should get the job done as he tags from third.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Now here is Eddie Matthews. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. 2 outs, nobody on. Johnny Bench, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting any. That one is absolutely belted. Leaps and hauls it in. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's Manuel Margot. That's in there. And it's 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Yandy Diaz now. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard.
Got him. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Ernie Banks. Knocks it down.
Safe.
Nolan Ryan now at the plate. And a pitch. On a line out towards center. Brings it in. 1 away. Now it's the power.
Sure, why not?
Power speed combo. Ralph Kiner. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ripped into right field. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So up next, Lou Gehrig. Ball to strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Reaching for it and welcome back. Leading off, Brandon Lau. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him looking. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3. Now it's Randy Arozarena. High fly ball out into left center field. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
On the ground, Banks. And that is the
you're
inning.
out.
Back here at the ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, Roberto Clemente. And there's a base hit to left. Willie Mays, the next Cub to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. Low, drop step, going back, racing back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. Man at first, and next for the Cubs, Eddie Matthews. He's already homered in this one. Runner up the goal. That one ripped right center field. And that ball is out of here. 1 out, base is empty. Johnny Bench, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's got a chance. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Now on the mound for the Rays. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. And that's a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to...
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Digging in. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Joe Morgan. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where...
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. In to score from first. It's 11-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball.
That one drilled left field to the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third.
Safe.
In there safely. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. And the righty deals. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
This looks like extra bases. Mays flying around third. Relay throw home.
No,
it's
he's
off
safe.
the mark, and he scores. It's 13-0. Man at second here with 2 away. Johnny Bench, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. That one ripped. And it bangs off the top of the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 14-0.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. So they turn things over to the righty, Yanni Chirinos. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Nolan Ryan. And that's a base hit. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ralph Kiner. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder. Ripped on a line. And it is gone. Joe Morgan digs in now. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Lou Gehrig, the next Cub to hit. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. A solo shot. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 20-0. On the mound now, Jalen Beeks. That's a hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Willie Mays. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Lowe makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the speedy catcher, Christian Bethancourt. Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Josh Lowe. Swings through that.
1-2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And now it's going to be Jalen Beeks. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3. Got him looking on the change. On to the 4th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Johnny Bench. That's hard hit on the line. Lowe pulls it in on the run. So up now for Chicago, Ernie Banks. One down, base is empty. That's ripped, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. So the lineup flips over. Ralph Kiner will hit next. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got a double, his 4th hit. And stepping in is the speedy Joe Morgan. Rocketed out towards right center. Lowe pulls it down, tags up from second, and he'll head to 3rd.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Well struck right field, and that one's gone. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's going to be Roberto Clemente. That's a hit.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now that one laced to center and a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Stepping in, Eddie Matthews. Out towards right center field. Low, hustling after it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder. Manuel Margot.
1 ball,
And
2
a swing and
strikes.
a miss there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. Got it by him for the K. Here's Wander Franco. Here's the strike up high. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Clemente makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now Johnny Bench. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Puts it away for the out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Bench around second, on his way to third.
He beat it.
He's in there.
Well, always a little boost and a bonus when you can get a productive result from the pitcher spot. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it.
Hit on the ground, might be 2.
He's out.
Over to Lau. On
He's
the
out.
first, double play. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau.
1-2.
Well, these Rays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been
1
great
ball,
out there on the
2
mound, no
strikes.
doubt, but it's also been a disappointing
3.
performance at the plate to this point.
And down on strikes. And the
Hard.
struggles continue. Top 6. And now, Joe Morgan. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And the batter now, Lou Gehrig. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 25-0. And that's a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity.
That one ripped. And out of here. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now, Eddie Matthews. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
On a line, base hit. So, a man aboard. And next for the Cubs, Ernie Banks. The 1-1. Hit hard, base hit. So first and second with 2 outs. Nolan Ryan, the next Cub to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Low. Flashes the leather. Bottom of the 6. And the batter now, Christian Bethancourt. Swing
2
and a
balls,
miss.
2 strikes.
Goes
high,
down
3.
looking. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Josh Lowe. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there are 2 down.
Ha!
In there. And so now 1-2. Softly hit to third. And he picks it
That's
up
a
in
foul
foul
ball.
territory. 99 miles. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Colin Poche. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And here is Ralph Kiner. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And Poche ready to work. That one ripped. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Lou Gehrig, the next Cub to hit. And here it comes. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. One down. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Roberto Clemente. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow. Man at first with one gone. Now the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Here's a 1-1. Now that's smacked to right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Mays flying around third. The relay to the plate.
No, he's safe.
Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Jason Adam comes on now.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So one gone with a runner at third. And now Johnny Bench. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And up next for Chicago, Ernie Banks. Swung on, belted. That's carrying. And it's gone. So one out, nobody on. And now here's the Cubs pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Ralph Kiner. And he deals. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. The third,
No,
not in
he's
time.
in there.
And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Two on with one out. Joe Morgan, the next Cub to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hammered. Margot moving back. Looking up, and it hits the top of the wall. One run is in. Throw cut off, now to the plate.
Safe.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tagging and heading for home. In comes the run from third to add on. And the lead continues to grow. Now here is Roberto Clemente. Lined, and that's a base hit. So up now for Chicago, Willie Mays. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Low makes the catch. And back here at the ballpark, Manuel Margot up to the plate.
Aye.
Next offering is in
1-2.
for a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
There's a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Gehrig makes the grab, 2 down. Now batting Wander Franco. And that is cut on and missed.
2-2.
And it's 2-2. Up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Swing and a... Welcome back. And now here is Eddie Matthews. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Low makes the grab on the run. At the plate, Johnny Bench. Here's a 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Low, raging back towards the wall. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Ernie Banks, the next to hit. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Throws to second, not in time. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and that one is out of here. Ralph Kiner, the next Cub to hit. That one ripped. Out of here. He's done it. He's got the cycle. And next for the Cubs, Joe Morgan. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. And up next for Chicago, Lou Gehrig. Here's a 1-1. Ripped on a line. And gone! And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. 2 outs. Line drive, Adam in center field. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Randy
1 ball,
Arozarena.
2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. There's a strike. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Next to hit, Christian Bethancourt.
1-2.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strike. We go to the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Willie Mays. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Throw not in time, and he's safe. And at first, Eddie Matthews now at the plate. Right-handed reliever. And a sac bunt here, Ramirez. And they put the tag on him for the out. Tag out at third.
He's out.
And that's a double play. Next to hit, Johnny Bench. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pulse.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Nolan Ryan, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. And a pitch. Liner, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw, and it gets away. And too late, he scores. And they extend their lead. Joe Morgan, the next Cub to hit. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Margot makes the catch. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now the center fielder, Josh Lowe.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
and a count
2
1 and
strikes.
2. In the air, left side. Kiner makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Manuel Margot digs in now. Popped up. Morgan gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
So this one got a little out of hand. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you.
In a heart full of envy. You just gotta see.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And now it's going to be Ralph Kiner. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A big blow to the home fans, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 1-0. And next for the Cubs, Roberto Clemente. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting any. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. A towering shot to right, and they add a run. It's 4-0. Mike Piazza, the next Cub to hit. And a 1-1. And there's a hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Ernie Banks will hit next. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. So digging in, Eddie Matthews. The pitch. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. His 10th home run of the series, and they tack on 3. It's 7-0. Luis Patino. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. And now the big-time power threat, number 22. Ball to strike. Pitch. Lace down the line. Base hit right field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in there. It's a first-inning double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had...
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they now lead by 9.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Digging in, Roberto Clemente. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. So up next, Jeff Bagwell. There's a 1-1. Hit hard. That gets through.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Look to shorten his swing that time, and it pays off. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage.
There's a line drive to left field. And it's into the gap. One run across. Another comes in to score. It's 13-0. So a man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Ernie Banks singled and scored his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there, base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 14-0. Man at first, Eddie Matthews, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted, and he brings it in on the warning track.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's going to be Joe Morgan. Base knock right field. Banks around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. He sends it out of here, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 17-0. Back to the top of the lineup, Ralph Kiner, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. That one is gone. Base is empty, one away. And now, Jeff Bagwell, the 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you
oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there. On its way, gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add to their lead. It's 21-0. 1 out, base is empty. Mike Piazza, the next Cub to hit. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Ernie Banks, the next to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 24-0. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. 1 down. Here's the pitcher, number 22, the 1-1. And a base hit into right. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Now it's the power speed combo, Ralph Kiner, the 1-1. In the air out to center, Holsizer under it. And there's 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Roberto Clemente at the belt and fires. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So digging in, Jeff Bagwell. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 29-0. Mike Piazza, the next Cub to hit. This one smacked out to left center. Arozarena brings it in with. Here's Manuel Margot. The 1-1 is fouled off. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Yandy Diaz now. Got him swinging. Here's Wander Franco. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
It's 2-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What? New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Ernie Banks. The 1-1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now this is down for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. So a man aboard, and next for the Cubs, Joe Morgan. That one ripped right center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Matthews headed for third. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he's.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one ripped, and he dropped it. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Shane Baz on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And here's the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. And a 1-1. Hammered. Base hit.
I mean, come on. Have a game. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Ken Griffey Jr., the next Cub to hit. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Piazza. Here's a 1-1. Line drive. Snags it on the run. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And now Ernie Banks. On a line out towards center. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags for home. In comes the runner from third. And they extend their lead. And up next for Chicago, Eddie Matthews. Righty delivers. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Here comes Junior around third. He'll score easily. And the lead continues to grow. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple. Runner at third, 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. The pitch. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Banks off the wall. Now a relay to the plate, but it's offline.
He's safe.
He will score. And they extend their lead. So up now for Chicago, Ralph Kiner. Here's a 1-1. Ripped on a line. Holsizer puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Lau at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Lau out on the play. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Ha!
And 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Harold Ramirez at the dish.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Hit!
And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Roberto Clemente. The 1-1. That's out to center field. Holsizer makes the grab on the run. Here's a big power threat. Jeff Bagwell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And base hit. Man at first with one gone. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Kicks and fires. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Bagwell around second. The throw to third, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive.
Ripped on a line to center. Holsizer settles under it and makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
That's hard hit on the line. Holsizer makes the catch. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Mejia. And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
1-2's the count.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Popped in the air. Left field. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Shane Baz next to hit for the Rays. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job, Sting.
Hey!
It's a strikeout as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in is the speedy Eddie Matthews. Rocketed out towards right center. Long run, nice grab. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. You did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cut off, throw to third. Not in
Safe.
time. He's safe.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I love seeing a nice trip.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the base.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way, gone. So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Cubs, Roberto Clemente. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a base hit right there. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Jeff Bagwell. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Holsizer makes the grab for the 2nd out. Man at first. Now, Ken Griffey Jr. Left-hand batter waits. In the air out towards right center. Holsizer sizing this one up. Pulls it in on the run. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That to right. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away. And now it's Brandon Lau. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. A new arm into the game. The righty, Yanni Chirinos.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. 3-1 now. This one smacked out to left center. Holsizer grabs it on the run. Man at first, stepping in the long ball threat, Eddie Matthews. The 1-1. That's a laser base hit. Piazza around second, heading for third.
No, he's
in
safe.
there safely.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Stepping in, Joe Morton. Ripped to the right center. Base hit. 1 run is in. Matthews on his way to the dish. The relay, and he's
He's
in
safe.
there as 2 runs score on the play. Now at the plate, number 22. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock
Hee-haw!
sometimes.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the
2-2.
count is even. Well struck left field and caught on the warning track. Back now in Tampa Bay, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. Ball to strike, the pitch. And a big
1 ball,
swing
2
and a
strikes.
miss.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and the struggles continue in the postseason. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Bounced up the middle. Slings to first. Rays retired in order. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Roberto Clemente. Hard hit, but right at him in left. And next for the Cubs, Jeff Bagwell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Base is empty, 1 away. Mike Piazza, the next Cub to hit. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And gone. To the batter now, Ernie Banks. Slides, he's got it. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And the batter now, Eddie Matthews. That one ripped. Gone. Joe Morgan, the next Cub to hit. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Holsizer flashes the leather on the running cat. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Nico Holsizer. Triple digits on that last pitch. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Isaac Paredes. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
1 and 2's the count.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bagwell brings it in for the 3rd out. Now on the mound for the Rays, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now, number 22. Here's a 1-1. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Ralph Kiner. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. So up next, Roberto Clemente. And the right-hander deals. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. The 1-1. That one ripped. And it's out of here. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Ball to strike. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Gone! Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Banks. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Eddie Matthews digs in now. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Matthews on his way to the dish. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. And up next for Chicago, Roberto Clemente. And the pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's off the wall. The throw into second. The tag and the going for two. Jeff Bagwell getting ready to hit. And the pitch. On a line out towards center. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, shark.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. So two down. Ernie Banks, the next to hit. And here it comes. That smash towards center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the seventh, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. He goes down looking. Now batting Wander Franco. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Brandon Lowe.
2.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. Got it by him for the K. Back here at Tropicana Field, we go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. And a 1-1. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. So up now for Chicago, Joe Morgan. 1-1 now. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
At the plate, number 22. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that ball is gone. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ralph Kiner. Right-hander kick steals. Line drive, caught. Now the number 2 hitter, Roberto Clemente. One down, base is empty. And a seed into center, that's a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Jeff Bagwell. Next offering is in for a strike. Base knock center field. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 2-1 now. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Here's a 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. 2-2 on the way. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the catch for the out. Now the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. The 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Margot makes the play, and that's... And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Caught him looking for the K. And now here is Harold Ramirez.
1-2.
And now the lefty fights that one away, still 1-2. Punch out there, and now 2 gone. Now here is Francisco Mejia. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay, all set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Chicago, Joe Morgan. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Number 22 will hit next. And a pitch. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Pitcher gets himself on base. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now it's going to be Ralph Kiner. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And next for the Cubs, Roberto Clemente. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive. Holsizer makes the grab on the run. Jeff Bagwell now at the plate. Right-handed reliever. That one drilled left field. Arozarena hauls it in, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Mike Piazza. The pitch. Line drive, Adam in center field. Welcome back. So bottom of the 9th, and now it's going to be Nico Holsizer. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. And now Pete Fairbanks. And now it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. So the Rays batting order turns over. Manuel Margot getting ready to hit. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Is just 1 strike away. And that's it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these guys. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when these guys return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.